Hi, so today at Viale, we are going to be talking about one of our most successful products, which is Spry. Spry is a worsted blend with stretch in the weft, with Lycra in the weft for comfort and convenience. But before we talk about Spry, we will talk about, let's go back 22 years. It was around 2002 to between 2006, around that time is when all the denims or most of the denims in the world, it became compulsory for the denims to be with stretch. And the revolution started about 24 years back. And today you will hardly find a meter of denim without stretch or without Lycra for comfort. Whether it's for men's or women's, doesn't matter. Denim is with stretch for the comfort. So the question that was facing the suiting industry, people who are making the wools for formal wear, for men's suiting, for men's tailored clothing, they were faced with a simple opportunity and a challenge which said, how could you bring in comfort into the age-old suiting fabrics? And bit by bit, trials started around 2010, 2012. Working with Lycra, working with spandex yarn is not very easy. And Viale started their trials with stretch yarn with their suiting fabrics in their blended worsted fabrics sometime around 2013, 2014. Our first trials in 2014-15 were just trials. We had challenges both ways. The challenge was to get a consistent quality with stretch, with worsted fabrics, in terms of manufacturing, get the consistent quality that was good enough to deliver, pack and deliver to the tailoring trade. The second challenge that we faced sometime between 2014 and 2016 was the acceptability of the tailors to use fabrics with stretch or with spandex or with Lycra. Because in those times, I'm talking about 11 or 12 years back, the masters or the tailors were not very comfortable using fabrics with Lycra, fabrics with stretch. The reason being that till then they were not used to those kinds of fabrics. The second reason being that Lycra, the fabric at the cutting stage or at the pressing stage, moves slightly more than regular worsted fabrics. And the third challenge that the industry had was finding trims, which is fusing and other trims that go into tailoring, which can gel well with a product with stretch or with spandex yarns. So the trials were on. The acceptability of stretch fabrics was on the lesser side as far as retail is concerned. However, at Viale, we did not give up. There was at least three commercial trials that we had to go through. And finally, in 2017, we ended up launching the Spry. So Spry got launched, if I remember correctly, February 2017. So we are into the 8th year with Spry. Spry today is a 44% wool with spandex in the weft. So it's a weft stretch product. The rest of the fiber is polyester for the washability of the product. The wool that gets used in Spry is an 18.5 micron super hundreds wool. It's a fine grade of wool that we use. And given the experience in terms of what should be the weight or what should be the drape of a product, the Spry is constructed at a weight of around 270 grams per linear meter. We use a 2-ply 80s warp and a single 48s weft. So how the weft Lycra fabrics happen is that you take the weft yarn and it is twisted with the spandex or the Lycra yarn to get in the stretchability into the yarn itself before it is woven as a fabric. The polyester being at 54% makes Spry a very good performance product. What has happened, Spry has been evolving with the latest processing machines. Spry is a product that's been getting finer and linear as far as processing is concerned. And it's a product that's sort of come together beautifully in the form of a luxury product because of the wool and a performance product because of the spandex. Some of the best custom tailors in Asia are using Spry. They use it for suits. We have a line of about 48 different colors, which consists of the core solids and which consists of some seasonal fancies. Spry is a top dyed product, which means that the polyester is dyed, the wool is dyed, and then the fibers are mixed up to make a particular color, which makes it a very, very top-end dyeing process to get high-quality fabrics. Spry essentially is getting used by the tailors for classic suits, for stylized suits. Spry is a fantastic fabric when it comes to trousering because of the stretch. Because as compared to a jacket, a trouser is a garment that moves a lot more, that performs a lot more, where the stretch comes in very, very handy. In the last about 4 years, Spry has got adopted by ready-to-wear companies. Spry has got adopted by internet companies that are selling apparel on internet, for the simple reason being that the stretch element makes it easier to get better fits on the end consumer. So there is an interesting tale about how the Spry selvage came about. Conventionally, in the last 200-300 years of suiting fabric history, in terms of suitings that get made in England or Italy or India or China, classic is a classic, and people usually stick to the core colors of navy blue or black or champagne color or gold color or silver color for the selvages, because we always thought that we were constructing a modern product, a product for convenience, a product that moves, a product with spandex. We went in for this unconventional fluorescent color on the Spry selvage, and yes, it is a divided house as far as the market is concerned. There are people who love the selvage, there are people who hate the selvage, but for sure the one thing that is true is people love the fabric. Spry is a product that has found newer customers every year. Spry is a product where the classic customers or the most loyal customers of the Spry are want us to stock it more and more as far as the core colors are concerned, so that we can always give them on-time delivery. We have big plans for Spry. Spry every year brings in seasonal colors, where we construct colors, where we find colors, where we do colors based on the market feedback and the trend surveys, and which are just seasonal. We just let a color hang around for 12 months to 18 months, and then we drop the color and go on to the next season with newer colors. So Spry is a product that Roger La Viale is very, very proud of. It's a unique product. It is likely one of the largest programs with spandex lycra in the worsted world worldwide. We are very proud of the Spry, and thanks for all the support that we have got from the customers for Spry across the year. Thank you so much.